Começa agora o melhor momento do seu sábado à noite.
É o G4 Brasil, o primeiro e único programa sobre o mundo dos games da TV Aberta Brasileira.
Fomos até o Rio de Janeiro acompanhar a etapa nacional da CPL World Tour.
A E3 2005 continua em destaque no G4 Brasil.
A Capcom apresenta suas armas com muitos zumbis e novas franquias.
Final Fantasy e Kingdom Hearts são os destaques da Square Enix.
A Activision aposta nos sucessos do cinema.
E com exclusividade na televisão mundial, o novo trailer do anime mais esperado por gamers de todo o mundo, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
O G4 Brasil prepara a pipoca e senta na primeira fila do cinema. Oi, eu sou a Luísa.
E eu sou o Luciano.
O programa de hoje começa com mais um pouco do que rolou no mês passado em Los Angeles, durante a Electronic Entertainment Expo, conhecida pelos gamers como E3.
Na disputa pela atenção da imprensa mundial, vale tudo. A produtora Capcom resolveu até fazer um evento à parte, apenas para mostrar melhor os seus novos games.
Na lista da empresa, velhos conhecidos como Resident Evil e Beautiful Joe, ao lado de novidades como Okami e Devil King.
E para completar a festa, o anúncio de um título para o Xbox 360, com zumbis, é claro.
This is based on a very well-known franchise, Capcom Final Fight. The teams are strongly supporting the old gameplay design. We designed the game, make the player experience the themes through the entire gameplay. Kyle Travers, main game character, is an underground pit fighter and making his living from a pit fight underground. Your game actual objective is to build your key important stats. Building up your stats will make it available new fighting styles, finishing moves, basic ability upgrades, type of weapons, and support. His brother is Cody from the very well-known from the past original Final Fight series. But when Cody suddenly disappears in front of Kyle, he has to take it back to the Metal City in the street to save his brother. This is how the game begins.
彼は一国家の王なんですけど、魔の力を借りて、世界征服を企んでいろんな国に侵略していくという、話になっています。彼以外に使えるキャラクターは残り5人いまして、合計6人になる。ゲームをどんどん進めていくと、それぞれのプレイヤーが成長していくので、いろんな新しい技とか武器とかアイテムとかをたくさん手に入れて、当然経験値とかも高く上がっていって、強力なプレイヤーに作り上げることができます。ゲーム内容はすごい今映像にあったようにすごいたくさんの敵をですね、もうすごいド派手なアクションで投げ払う、爽快感あるアクションゲームになっています。
最初に言いましたけれども、大自然をきれいに描くっていうテーマで始めたんですけれども、それを普通に描いても面白くないので、映像を見て分かる通り日本風の墨絵タッチを 3D グラフィックで実現して、そのタッチで大自然をきれいな絵として描くことにしています。それだけだとですね、単にその絵が変わっただけのゲームでしかないので、それをどうゲームにつなげるかっていうのが、難しいところなんですけれども、その一つの答えとして映像の中にありました、筆で何かを描いているようなシーンがあったと思いますが、筆調べというのがこのゲームの核になっています。
Quem também promoveu um evento separado da feira para divulgar seus novos jogos foi a Square Enix.
A gigante japonesa dos RPGs mostrou estar apostando alto nas sequências. Os games Kingdom Hearts, Dragon Quest e, é claro, Final Fantasy são as estrelas de sua linha de lançamento.
Falando em Final Fantasy, prepare-se para uma verdadeira invasão. Além de novos games, o anime Advent Children também está chegando esse ano.
この世界観を広げていくということでは非常に近いコンセプトだと思います。まず一番目です。ファイナルファンタジー7アドベントチルドレン。長らくお待たせいたしましたが、アドベントチルドレンの発売日をご案内したいと思います。そして、ファイナルファンタジー7コンピレーションの最後を飾るのがダンジョン・オブ・ペルベロスです。これはですね、PS1 でオリジナルのファイナルファンタジー7にここに登場しますヴィンセント。これが主人公となります。続きまして、ビフォークライシスファイナルファンタジー7です。日本で大ヒットでございますモバイルゲーム、ビフォークライシスファイナルファンタジー7は、北米向けに順調に開発が進んでおります。今までのモバイルゲームを超える作品になることを期待しております。
Daqui a pouco a gente volta direto da cidade maravilhosa na parada brasileira da CPL World Tour. É rapidinho, não sai daí. Transmissões ao vivo de jogos de futebol, basquete e tantos outros esportes já são rotina na TV mundial.
Mas como o nosso assunto é videogame, que tal poder acompanhar ao vivo uma partida de Counter-Strike? Pelo menos via internet, isso já é uma realidade.
Uma empresa da Suécia, em conjunto com alguns brasileiros, está se especializando nesse tipo de transmissão e já acompanha os principais torneios.
Comentários, narração ao vivo e entrevistas totalmente de graça e sem complicações. Seria o futuro das transmissões online?
The whole idea, what we're doing is that trying to make it easier for a mainstream audience to watch the game. A big problem you had earlier with Counter-Strike, you know there's a big, huge market and a lot of people playing the game, and also a big interest of spectators. You see the big finals and big tournaments having a lot of spectators. But the big problem is that there's a lot of technical difficulties to be able to watch it, and that's what we're trying to change. So we're using a kind of high advanced streaming technology to be able to broadcast live from the game with commentating and picture video footage from the event itself. As we know, it's been kind of high pressure on the last event we had a lot of people watching, and it's looking good. I think we're getting to the kind of interest that we're expecting. And before, we always had the problem, you have to have a game, go connect to a server and all this stuff to be able to watch a game or an event. Here, the only thing you do is you go to bbcast.com and you click on play and you're in the action. You don't need a subscription, there's no pay-per-views. You go there, you click on play and you're following the event, the commentating and the matches.
A Cyber Athlete Professional League, ou simplesmente CPL, é o mais tradicional e antigo torneio profissional de games.
Criado em 1997, tradicionalmente acontecem 2 edições do torneio por ano, ambas nos Estados Unidos. Mas em 2005 a CPL resolveu inovar.
Nasceu assim a CPL World Tour, um verdadeiro campeonato mundial com diversas etapas ao redor do mundo e um prêmio total de $1 milhão em disputa no game Painkiller.
O Rio de Janeiro foi o palco da 3ª etapa da CPL World Tour 2005. Os melhores jogadores do mundo se reuniram à beira da praia para resolver de uma vez por todas quem manda no cenário internacional.
Not so satisfied. I didn't play that good, so it could have been much better, I think. But you have a good tournament, you have a bad tournament. This one was bad, so it's okay. I hope I can win the next stop, so I can get close on the rankings. And after that, I have to win another one and another one. Sanders, Wu has a lot of points, so I hope I can catch up. The stop itself was great. The best stops so far. Everything went just fine. No delays. The computers were just fine. Great tournament, admin, so it was the best stop.
I played really good. Played an awesome tournament. I picked Sacred every game. Everyone knows that's my weak map, so I'm trying to get my game better at Sacred because it seems like I lose tournaments just because I'm not very good at Sacred. So it was great practice. I mean, obviously matches, but great practice to play all these guys on Sacred. I picked the whole tournament, and I did pretty well. I'm pretty happy with my game on Sacred now. I think it's getting a lot better now. So hopefully at Sweden in summer and the rest of the World Tour, it'll start picking up and start dominating more. So. Just a good game to Vu and good game to Sturmy, who took me out earlier. Just I got him once, but I couldn't get it twice, so just gotta keep playing.
It probably was a good match for spectators, but to play it was terrible because his style is totally converting. It's like negative of my style. I play aggressive, he plays defensive, and it was a really hard match, and I'm really happy that I won in the end. I played defensive too in the second match because I noticed in the first match it just didn't work. I tried to be aggressive and it didn't work. He killed me every time. So I tried to adjust my style to his style, and it worked in the second match, luckily.
Mas nem só de painkiller viveu a parada brasileira da CPL World Tour.
O mais que tradicional Counter-Strike também teve seu espaço no evento com um prêmio de R$30 mil em jogo para o primeiro colocado.
Foi a primeira vez que equipes de renome internacional como o SK, United 5 e SSV Lenitz estiveram no país para uma competição oficial. Mas isso não intimidou os brasileiros, que deram um verdadeiro show e subiram no lugar mais alto do pódio.
A gente esperava ser campeão do evento, a gente treinou muito, treino muito duro por dia, assim, entendeu? Todos os dias treinando. O time se sacrificou muito, a gente não está satisfeito ainda com esse terceiro lugar. Agora é CWC, com vários times nacionais, times elite também, que eu acho que muitos times aqui no Brasil têm muito potencial. Interior de São Paulo, muito forte. Vamos tentar vencer essa SWC e representar o Brasil na França. Esse é o nosso objetivo.
Well, we had a nice day here in Brazil and everything. Finished in second place after MIBR isn't a shame. They're a good team.
To get the guys focused on the game, just only don't get the audience voice or the other team's voices into theirs. Just don't get focused on the game. So that's why I'm pretty high in my voice. And I think it helps the guys sometimes.
Até que enfim, né? A gente sempre ia vendo os campeonatos, nunca ganhava, né? E agora esse torneio em casa a gente conseguiu jogar bem, o time inteiro jogou bem, tá todo mundo de parabéns. Espero que daqui pra frente agora a gente só sempre ganha e fique no máximo em segundo e terceiro. E o evento assim também tá de parabéns, a organização. Foi muito legal ter o palco, que nunca teve aqui no Brasil. Eu acho que esse é o caminho pro Brasil ser futuramente outra sede da CPL.
check it out. Crazy, it's another one. What?
Daqui a pouquinho a gente volta com mais E3 2005 e o trailer exclusivo do anime que todo fã de Final Fantasy quer ver. Eu volto, prometo. É hora de voltar para Los Angeles com mais games diretamente da E3 2005.
A Activision era outra produtora com stand de respeito na feira desse ano. Sucessos do cinema dividem o espaço com novas e antigas franquias.
Prepare-se para ter o seu próprio estúdio de cinema, encarar o Homem-Aranha como você nunca viu e ainda lutar ao lado do ogro Shrek.
Quer mais? Ainda tem a sequência do melhor game de guerra dos últimos tempos, que também marcará presença na próxima geração de consoles.
We have actually 2 Call of Duty games coming out this year. One is Call of Duty 2 for the PC and Xbox 360. It's the sequel to their Game of the Year. We're back with the Russian, British, and American campaigns. An all-new graphical engine. On Call of Duty 2 for the PC and the Xbox 360, it's an all-new engine created by Infinity Ward, and it allows us to pack in more action, more intensity. We've also got Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, which is for the current generation console. You'll go from North Africa to Sicily, Italy, into Western Europe, and eventually into Germany. In Big Red 1, we did actually bring over the Call of Duty PC AI. For multiplayer, we're going back with broadband online support for PS2 and Xbox, and of course for Call of Duty 2, we'll have multiplayer options for PC and Xbox 360 as well. We have Call of Duty 2, developed by Infinity Ward. That's for the PC and Xbox 360, shipping fall 2005, and also shipping fall 2005 for the current generation console. We have Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1, developed by Treyarch and Grey Matter.
Well, this game is based off of Ultimate Spider-Man, which is based off of the Marvel comic book line. And basically, it's a relaunch of the Spider-Man character that Marvel did back in 1999. He's 15 years old. He's still in high school. He still works for the Daily Bugle, but he's a web designer. He's not a photographer. We really wanted to go after the comic book look, and so we actually created this new shader, which we're calling 3D inking shader. And it's totally different. It gives a different feel, a different look than just cell shading. The really exciting thing is that you get to play about half the game as Venom. So he's a totally different experience. He's all about strength and hulking and eating people and creating destruction and havoc. It's really a lot of fun. It's called Ultimate Spider-Man. It's coming out this fall, and it's going to be on PS2, GameCube, Xbox, DS, GBA, and the PC. Hello, Brazil!
What's cool about Shrek Super Slam is people across the world seem to love Shrek. So we have these great characters that everybody already knows. What we wanted to do is make a very accessible game for everybody. And what we've done is we've taken the characters and put them in a fun, cartoonish, lighthearted melee situation. The other things that we're proud of is we have a total of 16 levels, 20 characters, and 50 mega challenges, so we think there are hours and hours of gameplay. You'll notice Shrek's special attack is the Green Storm, a gigantic spark cloud that blows the other characters away. What we have is, it's all 4-player on the console, and on the DS I believe there's wireless play. This is Shrek Super Slam. It's coming out with PS2, Xbox, and GameCube in fall 2005 worldwide.
Movies is a movie-making simulation game. Basically, your role is threefold. You have to make the movies, obviously. You also have to manage the stars' relationships. And you also have to build and manage a studio. Now, the game's really come on a lot in the last year, since you saw it last. We've concentrated a lot on streamlining and refining the gameplay, making sure that it's a much more rewarding and much more fun playable experience. The game's going to have quite a big online element. They'll be able to upload their movies online and then also be able to download additional content from our prop shop. That will basically take the form of downloading extra props and extra items for use as a movie tool for movies. It's coming out on PC for Windows in fall 2005.
você viu no início do programa, o anime Final Fantasy VII Advent Children será lançado no final desse ano direto para o DVD.
O anime é a sequência oficial para o game de maior sucesso da história da franquia e conta o que aconteceu com o herói Cloud após sua batalha final contra Sephiroth.
Assinado pela mesma equipe produtora de diversos games da série e com uma qualidade de animação impressionante, Advent Children é hoje um dos lançamentos mais esperados pelos fãs de Final Fantasy.
Então prepare o seu videocassete. Com exclusividade mundial, o G4 Brasil apresenta o trailer de Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.
俺には誰も助けられないと思うんだ。誰も。
我々はセフィロスが残した影響の調査を始める。クラーズは病気なの？戦う気なんかないんだ。成婚は体内に救った異物を排除するシステムの過剰な働きが原因でしょう。母さんはどこだ？兄さんが隠してるんだ。母さんの力が必要なんだ。リユニオンにどうしても。みんなの邪魔をして僕たちの成長を止めてしまおうとしている。家族で力を合わせて時に大事にするんだ。来ちゃったね。自分が壊れそうなのね。子供たちを迎えに来た。残念だけど裏切り者なんだ。その気になれば再びセフィロスを作り出すことができる。じゃあそろそろ終わりにしよう。僕は操る昔のあんたと
E assim termina o G4 Brasil desse fim de semana.
Mas não se preocupe, semana que vem a gente tá de volta.
Tem muito videogame aqui na Band.
De segunda a sexta tem G4 Brasil Drops.
3 minutos diários para salvar a sua televisão.
Se você tem dúvidas, sugestões ou elogios, mande um e-mail para g4@g4brasil.com.br.
Acesse também www.g4brasil.com.br para saber tudo sobre videogame.
Anote na agenda G4 Brasil todo sábado, agora às 10h30 da noite.
E G4 Brasil Drops de segunda a sexta, logo após o Jornal da Noite.
Um beijinho.
Até segunda.